I found all of this on the side of the road. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mel and I'm a fashion blogger from Massachusetts. And I love thrifting, and that's kind of what we did today. I found all of the stuff on the side of the road and I'm excited to show you what I got. But before we jump into it, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel so you can follow along every single time that I make a new video. So we can be going thrifting together, which I think would be really fun. But to back up a little bit, I didn't just find the stuff on the side of the road and steal it. My upstairs neighbor was moving out and she was a former employee of Forever 21, and from her years of working there, she accumulated a lot of clothes, and when she moved out, she decided not to take a lot of it with her. So she put it on the curb for free, and little old me took it so I could resell it at the consignment store. If you're a reseller, you might know that Forever 21 really does not have a very high resale value, and at the consignment store that I used to work at, this was actually one of our best-selling brands, which I love because it takes that fast fashion and keeps it out of the landfill so that people can continue to wear it. A lot of this stuff was actually new at tags, and it's a lot of good stuff too. She had a really great sense of style. Normally I would want to keep some of this for myself, but unfortunately none of it is my size. So I'll be taking it to the consignment store to see what they take. Anything that they don't take, I will donate. Let's start with something exciting, and it is this pair of pants that is zebra print, has really fun green, brown, and pink little zebra stripes all over it. I love the wide leg and the belt that comes with it. And I may have mentioned this earlier, but every single one of these pieces is going to be from Forever 21, with the exception of like one or two things that may have been from maybe like H&M or something like that. Next item is an AC/DC little band shirt. I think the tie-dye detail is really cool. Graphic tees are always very popular, so I know the consignment store will take that and it'll sell quickly. Next up is a new tag item, and it is a short sleeve little lettuce hem swirly green shirt, olive green. I'm seeing this color everywhere, and I think the print of it is very fun too. Next up, we have this olive green midi dress. It's like a little bodycon shape, and it's hard to tell on camera probably, but it is ribbed, which I think that's a really fun detail. On the same topic of long dresses, we have this beautiful black satin maxi dress. I think this would be really pretty for a more formal event, or you could layer this under maybe like a chunky sweater or something like that too. She really liked the maxi dresses, and this is no exception to that. This is a really fun, like kind of sweatery ribbed dress. I love this color brown. It's more of a midi style, and I feel like this could look really good layered over some knee-high boots. I'm not sure if the consignment store is going to take this because it's more on the plain side, but it is a t-shirt dress, again that midi style, which just means that it hits you at the calf, like right below the knee. Nice little like t-shirt, except longer. Next, on the same topic of satin dresses, we have this beautiful olive green dress, the floral print. I think this dress is so pretty. I wish it was my size. Again, I think this would be awesome layered underneath like a chunky sweater, even a long t-shirt. Love layering, which you probably know if you watch this channel a bunch. This must be my dress bag because we have this strapless coral ribbed midi dress. I love the little like swirly tiers that go down it. This is a perfect option for summer, which is when I'm filming this right now. Whenever I bring things to the consignment store, they take things for the current season. And the fun fact about that is actually they were closed for about a month and a half for renovations, and they're just opening up tomorrow. So this is gonna be the first time I'm going there in a super long time, and I'm really excited to see all the renovations that they did. Now that they're reopened, they're actually gonna be taking more items per consignment appointment. I'll be able to bring up to 40 items without an appointment, which is amazing. They used to do 40 items if you had an appointment, and now no one needs an appointment and you can bring 40 items because they have a lot more space in the store for amazing items. So I'm gonna be helping out there every now and then and doing some inventory pricing for them as I used to do when I originally worked there. So I'm really excited to help them out and be working in the store again because I really did love that job. Who knows, maybe I'll take you with me when I do work there. Anyway, we have this dress, which again, I'm not sure if they're going to take this. I like the print of it. They might consider this something a little bit more formal than what they normally take, but it's a really nice like black and white swirly dress. Again, something that could be really good for layering or wearing for potentially an event. Next up, we have this beautiful little like lavender purple dress. I love the lettuce hem of it and like the sheer sleeves. It has a beautiful floral print. I just think this is so pretty for the spring and summer. I think this will be snatched up pretty quickly. Next item that we have here is this really pretty pair of pants, and it is a little floral design. It's a straight leg, very nice elastic waist. She actually had this in brown and then this in pink. It's the same exact pair of pants. Like I said, she had a very specific style. Next up, we have this little t-shirt. It's like a v-neck and almost looks like a sweater vest. I guess it's a little bit lighter weight than that, but I feel like this is the perfect weight for the spring or summer if you are looking to layer. or even if you're not looking to layer. Next we have this new with tags maxi dress. It's a really pretty chocolate brown color. You might recognize this dress as one that was seen earlier, but there's two different brown options. This is a shirt you might recognize because it is the same exact one as this olive green option here. This one was new at tags. This one is not, but I really like kind of like the beigey color of it. It's a really fun swirl print. Next, let's get into shorts. These are new at tags. I really like how these shorts have a longer inseam and a raw hem, but this longer inseam I am seeing everywhere. I feel like it's a really good option so your bum's not hanging out. I personally am looking for a pair of shorts like that so that I can wear them and be more comfortable this summer. I thought this was a pair of shorts. It's actually a mini skirt, again with the raw hem and the distressing. Very cute option. You can style that in any way that you want to. But this is another pair of shorts. It's just like that other option, again with the longer hem. This is more of a medium wash. And in her true character, she also had these in a black wash. So really fun options that you can wear depending on like what color your top is. On the topic of summer, we also have this really cute tank top. It is a one shoulder top and a crop top. When they hang this at the consignment store, they actually hang it upside down with pants clips. Next we have this top. It's a collared shirt. It's a button up. It has little shirring in the front. I am not sure if the consignment store is going to take this only because it kind of looks a little bit more officey. I know this is something that you probably couldn't wear to work just because of how cropped it is, but they tend not to take things that are a little bit more like, I guess, formal looking like this. Next we have this tank top that I love. If this was my size, I would definitely keep it. It is new at tags. I really like the stitching in the front of it and how it has a lettuce hem that's kind of more of like a contrast color. So really, really pretty. Unfortunately though, I feel like if I were to wear this, it would wash me out. It's almost the same tone as my skin color. Next we have a few white tees. I'm not sure if the consignment store is going to take these or not, just because they're a little bit more on like the plain, like basics side. But this is a V-neck top from the brand Olivia Ray. I believe you can get this at TJ Maxx or Marshalls. It's very, very soft. And then we have this top from H&M. These are some of the few things that aren't from Forever 21 actually, but I really like the reverse hem detailing of this, and where it's a little bit more on the basic side. I'm not sure if the consignment store will take this, but if they were to take either of these, it would be this one with the reverse hem in the front. Same deal here. This is a graphic tee and it has a little like yin and yang print with actually little tigers on the side of it. I really like that graphic overall. I'm just not sure if they would take it with this like distressing in the front of it, but we will see. Next we have another dress. This is a fun little V-neck option. It has a zipper in the back and has a really nice floral design. This is more of like a midi length. It actually has a lot of midi length dresses. It's okay that this is wrinkly when I'm bringing it to the consignment store because they steam every single item of clothing before they put it on the floor. It actually makes everything smell really good. This is another pair of shorts. Again, not sure if the consignment store will take these because of how much distressing is in the front of it, but I will still try. And I love the color of this dress and the material of it too. It's a really pretty like hunter green color and it's like a satin material. I really like the baby doll style of the top of this. I feel like it's something that you could easily dress up or down and maybe even wear like a graphic tee layered over or under this. Next is something they will definitely take, and it's this little floral top. It has sheer sleeves, flowers all over it, of course, and then a bunch of little ties. These little unique tie details are something that sells really well there, and it's a really good option for the hotter months. Another pair of shorts. These are corduroy. If you follow this channel, you know that I love corduroy material. These are more of like a cargo style. They have like a little cargo loop right here, but they actually look to be like cut off shorts. I don't think these were hand cut. I think these were sold this way, but I think this is a really fun option. Next up is this t-shirt. It's kind of shiny. It almost has like a zebra print throughout it. I thought it was ribbed, but it's actually, I think it's zebra print. It has ruching up the front of it. You could tie this, you can pull it tighter, you can make it not as ruched if you don't want to. Really fun, versatile option. Next up is another collared shirt. This one's actually almost sheer and it's more of like a shiny material. Even though that other one I showed you was a little bit more like officey looking, I do think that they'll actually take this one because it's not super formal looking, but it has buttons up the front and I really like the color of it. Next we have a little skirt that comes with a built-in belt. This one is plaid. I love a good mini skirt. Same thing here. We have another mini skirt, similar style. This one's more of like a paper bag waist. And this is one of the few skirts that she had that actually didn't have distressing at the bottom. Next up is a new with tags item. This is a print that I am seeing everywhere. It's more of that like bandana paisley print. I really like this top because it comes down into like a V in the front. It almost looks like you are wearing a bandana. I think this is something that'll sell very quickly if they do take it. Next up is something I would keep for myself if it did fit me. This one does not. And it's this really pretty teal tank top. I love this teal color. I think it's a perfect transitional color from summer into fall. And I just love fall fashion so much. Anything that's like a jewel tone, I feel like is something that I tend to gravitate towards. Up next, we have another collared shirt. This one is also new at tags. It is long sleeved though, and it has more of that ruching in the front of it. Oops, the tag just fell off. Yeah, it did. I guess I'll have to like tape that back on or something. But it has a tie in the front of it. This is something that I'm going to wait to bring until the fall, just because right now the consignment store is not taking anything for fall or winter. But next we have something that I'm going to need to lint roll because Winston's hair is all over it, but it is this stretchy waist, almost like twill material pair of shorts. Really good option if you don't want to be wearing denim shorts. Next we have another maxi dress. This one is very light and breezy. It's not a very formal type of fabric, but maxi length, very strappy in the front and the back, and just like most of her other items, this is also new at tags. Next we have this top, which I think is really cute. It's almost like a corset looking type of top, but the material is like very like thin and light and airy. It has little grommets up the front with the tie. I just think this is a really, really pretty option that you can layer with like a maxi skirt or even like a pair of jeans, of course. Next up, we have this midi skirt, or it's kind of more like a knee length skirt, but it's black. It has a little like tie up detail. She really liked these tie up details. I think it adds a really fun like element of interest to all of the pieces of clothing. And here is a tank top that has like a little cutout in it. So again, another element of interest. I think that they'll take something like this, but again, I'm not sure where it's just plain black if they're going to consider this to be too plain, but I'm going to bring this and try and see. Next up is another mini skirt, just like that other one that I showed you. This one is a black denim. Again, something that doesn't have a raw hem. This one is a little bit longer. It's almost knee length. If you don't like skirts that are too short, this is a really good option for you. This next top is something that I actually see like a stain on the back of it. I don't know if it picks up on camera or not. It's almost like a dye transfer from a darker item of clothing. But this is something that unfortunately I'm not going to be able to sell at the consignment store, and I would hate to donate something that has a stain on it. So I think I'm actually going to put this into my project pile, dye it maybe a darker color, and then try it at the consignment store to see if someone will want to buy that. And if not, of course, then I'll donate it. Love upcycling stuff like that. If you have anything that has a stain, RIT dye is really, really good. You don't have to get rid of your items or donate to the thrift store. You can just dye it a different color and keep wearing it. This is something that I love the color of. It is a skirt. It's actually more of like a high-low cut, which I haven't seen this being sold in stores for a long time. Definitely something that's starting to come back. This was something that was very popular during like my early ages of high school, but it's also new at tags, a satin material, and I love the periwinkle blue color of this. Next, we have a little like crossover tank top. Let's see, I think it's got tangled in the bag. But it's like a crisscross front, and it actually has a mock neck. I love a mock neck detail. I think this tank top is very, very cute. Next up, we have this little, I think it's like a going out top. It has a little rhinestone detail in the front of it. The consignment store that I'm bringing this to is actually in a college town, so I think this would be perfect for all the little girly pops that are out there. But yeah, it's a really fun, like pretty option. Next we have, what is this? What are you? This is a skirt, and it's more zebra print. It has more of like an elastic waist, and it has a little tie on the side of it. And you can see it has a little cutout. So this would be really fun to wear as like almost like a bathing suit cover up, or just regularly too. But I like the blue and black contrast of this. She really liked her zebra print. This is no exception to that. Another midi skirt, very similar to that other one with like the ruching on the side of it. Similar length, just doesn't have like the little like peephole on the side. Here we have a little mini skirt. Though I just said they don't do a ton of like office wear, this is something they probably would take and make an exception for, just because this isn't something you could really wear to an office. But it's a really pretty plaid color. It has a little button detail in the front, and it's that asymmetrical hem that I keep seeing everywhere. Last few items in this bag, we have a midi dress yet again. This one is new at tags. This is like a ribbed detail with a v-neck in the front of it. I'm not sure if they're gonna take this again because it is a little bit more on like the basic side, but I will bring it and I will see. Same goes for a few of these other options. Again, this is the same exact dress. This one wasn't new at tags. It's just a gray color. This one is extremely similar, except it doesn't have the V-neck, and it's more of that ribbed material, again, like a midi length. Another bag down. We're still going. We have 2 more bins left. Items are a little bit bulkier because they're all for winter. But this first item here is actually not something I'm going to bring to the consignment store. It's something I'm going to donate, and it's this little fuzzy like quarter zip. It's just not a style that the consignment store usually takes, but it is very warm and very cozy, and I'm sure someone else will enjoy that. Next item, or I guess items, these are a set. It is a like sweatshirt, again with the zip up front. It's more of like a sweatshirt material, and it goes with this skirt, which is more of like a cargo style in terms of the pockets that are on it. Again, with the midi length was her favorite, it looks like, but I just love how these two things go together as a set. This next item is a little bomber jacket. I don't know what that says on it. It might say yay, maybe not, I don't know. If you know what it says, let me know in the comments. But really fun black and white option. This will be something good for fall. Same with this little cardigan. It's one of my favorite things out of everything that she got rid of. It's this little new at tags sweater. It's like a little cardigan. It's very, very soft, and I like the color blocking of it. Originally, this was $44.99. That's very pricey to me, but it is new at tags, so it's pretty cool. This item here, same thing. I'm going to donate this because it's not something the consignment store will take, but it is another very cozy quarter zip. This is from the brand Weatherproof Vintage. Next up is this little hooded cropped sweatshirt. Has a little bit more of a raw hem. This jacket is very interesting. It has a bunch of little like clasps and stuff on the back of it. And then on the sleeves, it's actually more of like a cutout shoulder. I just thought this was a really fun option. It has little pockets everywhere. It's just it's very unique, which I think the consignment store will really like. Normally they say no to things that are cold shoulder, which is that style that has the cutout, but I think they will take that one. We'll have to see in the fall. These next items I'm going to cruise through. I'm pretty sure these are actually from her boyfriend and not her own actual wardrobe, because he used to wear a lot of flannels. But this is a green one. I mentioned this before on my channel. Flannels do really well at this consignment store. So whenever I go to the bins, or if I find them for a cheap price at a thrift store, I usually do pick them up. But now I have a bunch of options that I can bring there in the fall. So we have this like hunter green option. This one here is, again, more green and black. Fun little beige color. This is from the brand Forever 21. This one is from Croft & Barrow. It is gray with blue, red, yellow, and black. It's a very colorful one. Here we have GH Bass & Co. This one actually looks really similar to that other one, except it has a little bit more brown in it. This one is Forever 21 Men. This is actually not something the consignment store will take. Usually I don't take men's clothes if it's not something like a flannel that can be worn unisex. So I am actually going to go ahead and donate this shirt. It's very, very nice quality considering the fact that it is Forever 21. Here we have more green. This one's more of like an evergreen, which I really like this one actually. Maybe this is something I'll keep. Here we have another men's Forever 21. He must have gotten to take advantage of the employee perks. But this one has navy blue, green, white, and black. Kind of looks like Christmas to me. This is a fun colored one. I've never really seen anything like this. Again, it's Forever 21 Men, but it's white and teal. I feel like this is one that'll transition really well from summer into fall. Next is another one from Croft & Barrow. This is more of an olive green color. I really like this one. I might try this one on and see if it's something that I want to keep. Next here we have a white, black, and blue flannel. This one is from Forever 21 Men. All these flannels are actually feeling like really good quality, even the ones that are from Forever 21 Men. So it's just interesting. I know Forever 21 technically is out of business now, so it's not like you could run to the store and get these if you wanted to, but maybe there are certain people who are selling them on like secondhand sites like eBay and Poshmark or something like that. This one has a lot of different browns in it. It's a really fun option for fall. This is one that I will also have to donate. As much as it's really fun with all the different mixes of plaid in it, it's not a flannel material. It's kind of more of like an overshirt, which is not something that the consignment store will take. Last few that we have in this bin, we have another Forever 21 Men. It is a brown and black plaid. It's more of a checkered plaid. This is from Faded Glory. It is gray and black. And the last thing that we have in that bin is actually this, what is this? It's like a faux leather jacket. This is nice. It's actually very chic looking. Last bin that we have here, again, this is more fall and winter items. We have this new with tags jacket. This is a denim jacket. It is cropped. Denim jackets do really well at the consignment store. Originally, this was $34.99. Sweatshirt that I am not sure if they're going to take or not, but I will try it in the fall and see. And it has another one of those cutouts in the front of it, kind of like that tank top that I showed you earlier. This next sweatshirt is really cool. It has embroidered flowers on the front of it. I just felt like this is kind of like a cool, like skatery looking type of style, which is something, again, that does really well at the consignment store. The only thing is it says dream on the back of it. So I don't know if they'll be open to just like the random word that's on the back of it. I know that was like a really popular style with Forever 21 where you'd have a completely normal piece of clothing and then you flip it over and it says something really weird on the back. But dream isn't so bad, especially with the embroidery. Maybe someone will want to buy it. Next up, we have this sweater, which I love. This is new at tags. It originally was $32.99. It is brown, it has orange, it has little snowflakes on it that are really sparkly. I think this is a really fun option for winter. I personally think the consignment store will take this. However, they usually don't take things that have like a sparkly yarn to it for whatever reason. So I will try that when the time comes and I will let you know if it does or does not get accepted. This item I think is my favorite in the entire haul. It is this sweater. It has a big star on the front of it. I love this green color. If it was my size, I would keep this. It actually probably would fit me. I might try this one on and see. I usually don't wear things that are this cropped, but if I wore like a t-shirt under it or something like that, it wouldn't be too bad. This next item here is something I'm going to donate. It is a jacket from Nautica. Definitely not something that the consignment store will take and something that won't fit me either, but I think this can be a really good option for somebody in the winter. This is another thing that I'll likely donate. This is just a pair of joggers. They're black, very plain, which is fine, but they have pockets on the side, which is really nice. This is not usually something that falls into their style category or something that sells well there. So I do think that their store will be getting that next, along with this vest that's a little bit more on the fluffy side. Again, this is something that'll be donated. We usually don't take vests at all unless it's very, very unique or if it is a sweater vest. Now we're getting into the pants after this, which is a denim jacket. It's more of like a long line style, which I think is really good for anyone who's looking to maybe cover their bum, but it has some distressing all over it. Just a really nice outfit staple overall. Next item is a blazer. It's a cropped blazer. It is very pretty rust color. I know I said the consignment store doesn't usually take anything that's office wear, but if they have certain types of blazers, they usually do take it. I believe this is something that'll fall in that category just because it doesn't look too office weary. Like I wouldn't wear this to like a meeting with a client or anything like that. I think it's something that can be worn a lot more casually. Next item is something I need to lint roll really bad, but it is a pair of more like cargo pants. They're very baggy. They have a lot of pockets and strings on it. Except we have a few pairs of jeans. This is more of a medium wash and it has a straight leg all the way down with some distressing on the knees. This one is more of a light wash, very similar style there, except this one's a lot more wide leg. I've been loving this wide leg style. I'm hoping to get a few more pairs for myself, but again with the distressing. These are fun because they have some like bleaching detail to it. Again, distressing with the knees and a lot more of that wide leg that's really in style right now. More straight leg style. These ones are very, very distressed. I don't know if the consignment store will take these ones, but if they don't, again, I will donate them because they are really fun style overall. I feel like distressed jeans go in and out of style a lot. Right now, I feel like more people are gravitating towards like the plain jeans without any distressing, but that could just be because of my age. This last pair of denim right here, same thing with a lot of that distressing that goes all the way up the leg. I will bring these there. We'll see how they do. If they don't sell, then I actually get the items back at the end of the consignment period and I could potentially donate those if I would like to. This next pair of pants, I actually thought were more like office-y wear when I first saw them, but I really like the lavender color. They're actually more of like a cargo style of pants, which is really fun. They have these little like clasps right here. It just adds a fun detail. It's a string right here that I need to cut, but other than that, perfect condition. This next item is actually that same exact pair of pants, except in black, which is really fun. Maybe the same person will buy both of them if the consignment store takes them. We will see. And then this last item, but very much not the least, is this pair of stretchy, sparkly, wide leg trousers. These could be worn as office wear, but I feel like these could be worn as well with like a nice sweater vest casually. Really good option overall. Again, with the metallic thread, I'm not sure if they'll take it, but I will bring these in the fall and we will try it out. It is the next day and I was in my basement. I found a whole other bin of stuff that I found from the same person. So we're gonna go through this before we cut to the end because wow, I just can't believe how much stuff there is here. And it's all really good stuff too. In this bin, we have this little blazer. It's really similar to that rust one that I just showed you. It is brand new with tags. It doesn't have a price on it from before, but yeah, it's like a little cropped blazer. It's a little bit more casual. Like I said to the other one, probably couldn't wear it to a meeting, but it is still fun to wear with like a skirt or even a pair of jeans too. More sparkly pants. This is a pair of like wide leg stretchy pants. I think the consignment store will take these because they are wide leg. It's just again with that kind of like metallic thread throughout it. They tend not to take stuff that has this, but we'll see. These ones don't look officey at all. I think these could actually be worn more casually. But I could see the vibe, like even this blazer with these pants could look really good. Next we have a pair of joggers. They are camo. They're like a very swishy material, which I love. They're like windbreaker pants and they're more of that cargo style with the pockets in the front of it. Up next we have another distressed denim jacket. Probably something I'll bring there closer to the fall months. Come on. Come on up here. Yes. Wants to join the party. This next item we have is a long line cardigan. It's actually exactly the same as the next thing I'm going to show you. I think this like little faux fur collar adds such an amazing detail to this. It ties in the front and yeah, it's more of that like maxi length that she really liked. Same deal here. This one is almost exactly the same except the collar is not detachable. And it has more of like a cable knit throughout it. It also has these little fun like ruffly sleeves. So I think these will be really good options in the fall/winter. Next we have a pair of jeans. These ones are more of like a straight leg style. I like that they have this little like, I guess technically distressing, but this little like color blocking on it. I feel like I've been seeing the patchwork style everywhere. These aren't quite patchwork, but I think it adds an element of interest where you know, it's not just like a normal pair of denim. And I'm actually looking, I see, oh, that's not a stain. That's just a piece of fluff. Okay, never mind. These are stain free. Not sure if the store will take this. It's a button down collared shirt. Less of like an officey style. It's kind of more of that like office siren style that I'm seeing everywhere online. The cut of this where it's that V-neck, it's very like early 2000s looking, but my favorite part about it are actually these like pearly buttons. I think that's a really fun detail for these. Next is an H&M item. Another collared shirt. This one's more of a plaid pattern. It is cropped, is buttoned up. It's like a flannel except chopped. Super cute. Next up, we have another new with tags item, and this is extremely similar to those swirly t-shirts that I showed you before that had kind of like the reverse hem in the front of it. This was $14.99 when it was originally sold. It has more of like an asymmetrical hem. It comes up on the side and it's like a little longer in the front, and I like that it's sheer, so this would actually be really good for layering. This is another new with tags shirt. It was originally $24.99, a little pricey for what it is. But it's a collared shirt, it's ribbed, it's a really nice cream color, and it has that classic tie-up in the front that she loved. Next up, we have this kind of more on the basic side long sleeve. This was $14.99, new with tags. It has these little ties up the side, so you can make this a little more cropped or not if you would like to. I just think that adds such a fun detail. The shirt's new with tags. Actually, it's a dress, I'm sorry. This was $29.99. The style is a little bit more like clubby than what they take, but who knows? Could be wrong. Same goes with this one. I believe this is almost the exact same dress except a different fabric, but you can see it has kind of that ruching all down the front of it. This next item is a pair of pants, more cargo pants. These are joggers. Next up is another pair of jeans. We have these straight leg distressed jeans. I'd shown you the other ones that were distressed all the way up the leg. These ones would definitely be taken just because of distressing only on the knees. These were new at tags, originally $39.99. Occasionally when they have too many jeans, they'll take things from better brands like Madewell or Abercrombie. If they don't take the Forever 21 jeans, that's okay. I'll just donate them, but I'm going to try it anyway. What do you think? Next up, we have that same pair of pants. These ones are just black. Again, with the jogger style, they have more of that cargo fit in the front of it. She definitely likes what she likes, so she would get it in multiple colors, which is something that I do sometimes as well. Another pair of olive green joggers. These ones are a little bit different. The ones that you see here are a little bit more of like a thinner material. These ones are very thick. These will probably keep you warmer in the cold months. I thought these were another pair of joggers. They are not. They are a cargo pair of pants, but these are more of like a flared, like a wide leg opening. These were $29.99. I don't know if that's a good or bad price, but they have the little like keychain detail right there, pockets all down the front of it. I like this color for cargo pants. I feel like I've never really seen something like this before. Next is this pair of, I think these are kind of more like trousers. They're more of like a fitted pants. They do have an elastic in the back of it. This next pair of pants is new tags. I can feel it. It was $39.99 for this pair of pants. They are plaid, they are wide leg, and they are more of that cargo style with the pocket on the side of it. I think normally from far away these would look like pajama pants, but where they have the pockets, I think that adds a little bit more of an element of non-pajama pants to them. This is another thing I was assuming was sold at Forever 21, but these are wide leg and they're plaid. They're actually more of like kind of like a flannel material. If you wear this with a flannel, it's kind of like a Canadian tuxedo except with flannel. This next item is a pair of cargo pants. They are more of like a straight leg, wide leg fit. These are corduroy, which again is one of my favorite types of fabrics. I just think this is such a fun option for fall. Next we have a pair of like seafoam green pants. I think these are exactly the same as that kind of like indigo-y navy blue color that I just showed you. But I really like the pocket detail. It has these little grommets. It has pockets all down the front of it. This actually feels like really nice material. Next, another pair of joggers. They're camo. I just think this is a really fun style overall. I think I've seen her wear these before. They looked really cute when she did, but they have kind of like an adjustable bottom. Make them tighter around the ankle if you would like. Another pair of those cargo corduroy pants. I love this sage green color. Wish that these were my size. These are like 2 sizes too small for me, unfortunately, but they're so cute. Maybe I'll find a pair of them in my size secondhand on like Poshmark or something. Last but not least, we have another pair of plaid wide leg pants. These ones are not that flannel material. They're more of that kind of like twill material, but these were brand new, $29.99. These ones are new with tags as well. This is officially everything that I found on the side of the road. I promise you there are going to be no more surprise bins, so let's cut to the end. That is everything that I found in the street. Let me know in the comments what your favorite item was. I'm really excited to bring all of this to my consignment appointments, and like I said, I can bring up to 40 items per consignment appointment. So I'll start first with the summer items, and when it comes time for their fall intake, of course I'll bring the items that have more of like the long sleeves and the sweater knits. I'll do another video that shows what I'm bringing to my appointment and what they actually take, just so you can kind of see the process from there. I said this before, but I would love to make more videos about the consignment process too, as someone who's been behind the scenes before, and maybe it can help one of you when you're bringing your items to your next consignment appointment. So let me know if that's something that you're interested in. I can definitely prioritize that video for the future. Before you go, make sure that you hit that subscribe button so you can follow along every single time that I make a new video. And it's like we can be picking stuff off the street together, which I think would be really fun. You can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Mel Gets Dressed. I post a lot more daily fashion content there, so if you need some fashion inspiration, that can be your place for that. Thank you all so much again for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye!